All right, the next section we're going to put in here is we're going to continue to work on our floor system and just put some of the final details in here. So that will be our anchor bolt, our insulation, our base plate, and then we're going to put a piece of wood that goes underneath the window here. All right, the anchor bolt, we're just going to we're going to go free willy-nilly on this, and we're just going to kind of go towards the middle here. We're going to come down about 10 inches or so, okay, and you can maybe go a little bit farther if you'd like. All right, and then we're going to go on an angle about 2 inches, and we're going to stop right there. I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to pick lines, and this is a 3/4 inch anchor bolt, and I'm into the up here into the options menu, and I'm going to use pick lines, and I'm going to come across here just like that. I'm going to close this up for our anchor bolt, and again, I'm still have an offset of 3/4 of an inch, no big deal. We'll just drag that down. We want our offset to be 0, and we're going to modify this by bringing it down, and we need to draw another line. Right click, create similar, and we're going to close this up right here. Here's our anchor bolt. All right, we also have a nut that goes on the top, and you can just fake this in. It really should be probably about 1 inch total. Okay, maybe I'm just a little bit too much there. Can bring that in just a little bit. Okay, just get it close, and then it comes down like this, create similar. It's going to come down, come over, come like this, come up like that, and that's the top of our anchor bolt. All right, if you really, really wanted to get it right, all right, you could come down here like this, and the bolt looks like that, and this bolt looks like this, and then you could draw another line up there on top. Go ahead and do another detail line. That's up to you if you want to make it look perfect like that. Not everybody has to be the same. We're just simulating the anchor bolt. All right, our anchor bolt goes through. It sits into there. Okay, we want the this to slide through there. The next thing that we're going to need is we're going to put our insulation in. So insulation is right here. The insulation goes in the middle here, and we'll just slide it in. It's definitely not the right size. This is 9.5 inches. We're just going to tell our insulation to be 9 inches, not 9 feet. 0 space 9 inches. There's our insulation. All right, and then right on top of here, we're going to start our floor system. Okay, I don't know why I have a reference plane there, but that won't print, so we're not going to worry about it. But we need to put our base in here, and our base is going to be a 2x6 inch wall here, and we're going to have some insulation in there. So I have to go back. I don't need to load this again, so we go to component, and we're looking for a 2x6 inch section, lumber cut section. This should fit right inside here like this. I slide that in there. Okay, and I also need one above the window as well. Okay, in between there, we're going to need a little bit of insulation. So we go back to our insulation. Our insulation should fit in here pretty well. All right, our cavity is 5.5 inches. Why don't we just make our insulation 5? Gives us a little bit of space. 0 space 5, and there our insulation is in there. We're going to go back and put our notes in. Okay, and if you take a look here with our notes, all right. The one thing that I forgot to do is put our sill sealer in, so we'll put that in. Okay, we have our floor joists. We've got our 2x6 inch mud sill. There's our anchor bolt. There's the 2x10 inch rim joist. Here is our 2x6 inch plate right there. Here's our 1/2 inch sheathing. Okay, on this one here, I didn't put in above the top yet. So while I'm here, I'll just go ahead and throw that in there, and then we have something for the window to sit on. And then we need to put our insulation in here as well. You saw that on the first one right there. Once you have that done, you can put all your labels in. Make sure that as you're putting your labels in, that they're all kind of going in the same direction and same angle. Okay, you do not need to put anything in that has parentheses. That's just to tell you where to go find those. Get that all labeled and sectioned up. You should be in good shape. Moving on to the next part, which would be the roof.